Crock Posse, Aunt Lou here, and today we are going to be making 7-can crock pot beef stew, all while having a whole lot of fun. Look at all that yumminess. Hey Crock Posse, Aunt Lou here, and today we are going to be making this awesome, super simple 7-can crock pot beef stew. And all this came about because one of our readers wrote into us and said that she receives boxes of food each month and they have canned meats in them, and so could we make some recipes with canned meats? So instantly this 7-can beef stew kind of came into my head because it'd be super simple, a way to use up some canned goods and give you a nice hearty meal. So what you need is a 28 ounce can of beef. The only brand that I can find in my area is Keystone. You may have different brands in your area, but this one works just fine. And then we have a can of sliced carrots, a can of diced tomatoes, a can of Italian style green beans, and then this is supposed to be a can of sliced sliced potatoes. But you see, here in Indiana, it's getting ready to be a nice big old snowstorm. And actually we're gonna have two back to back. And so the shelves are cleaned out. Like our normal grocery day, we just did normal grocery day like we always do. And by the time we got there, everybody apparently wanted their sliced potatoes. So we have whole potatoes. And then you got a couple of cans of beef broth. And so that gives you, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cans for your beef stew. Then we have a little bit of seasonings here. We're going to use some black pepper, some dried basil, some salt, and some sugar. So all you have to do for this is pour everything in. I'm going to start, you know what, we're going to start with the beef first. So your can of beef is going to be undrained. And then it all kind of stays together, and so you'll just use your spoon to break it up into kind of bite-sized pieces. It's not like you have to cut it or anything, like it'll just fall apart, but just from where it's been packaged, it's all together in one chunk. So you're just going to break that up, okay? And then your vegetables are all going to be drained. So my sliced carrots are drained. My diced tomatoes are drained. My green beans are drained. And my whole potatoes, because I couldn't get sliced, are drained. Never mind that. We've got something else going for lunch right now, and the oven just got preheated. So now we're going to add in our 2 cans of beef broth. And then we've got, ooh, if I could pop that open, I did not want to go. Got a 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil, and then a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Or not salt and pepper, good grief, salt and sugar. So it's seriously that easy. So now all I'm going to do is stir this up, get everything mixed together, get those seasonings mixed in with everything instead of just sitting on top. Then I'm going to cover and cook on low for 3 to 4 hours, or high for an 1.5 to 2 hours. You just want to get this nice and hot and give the spices and the flavors of all the vegetables time to heat up and blend together to give you that nice stew flavor. So we are going to put this on, and we will be back in 3, 2, and back. And the house smells amazing, like this wonderful beef stew smell that, you know what I'm talking about. Like just that comfort smell of beef stew. Oh, so good. Anyway, so take the lid off, ladle me up some. Oh my goodness, it's pretty, y'all. Like there's orange and white and green and red and brown. Like it's just pretty. See if I can get a little bit of everything in here for you guys to see. This will be perfect to warm us up on the coming cold days. So even though, let's see if you can see it without me spilling it, even though we drained most of the, all of the vegetables, you can see that with that broth and the juices from the can of beef, there's plenty of juices in there. Look at all that yumminess. See the meat, see the potatoes. And like I said, the original recipe calls for sliced potatoes, but you can use whole if that's all you can find. So let's take a bite. Gotta get some veggies too. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You guys are gonna love it. So this is one of those super simple recipes that can be a lifesaver on a hectic day. And if you cook this on high, it can seriously be ready to go in like an hour and a half. So, and it can be thrown together in what, less than 5 minutes. So you totally could do this on a weeknight if you wanted to. However you do it, on low or high, I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. I'm so excited that we'll have this to have for dinner this week on this sorry, I keep looking out the window because it is very bright and snowy out there already before we even get any more snow. So I hope that you guys enjoy this whenever you have it as well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already become a member of our Crock Posse family, then hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to know every single time we post a video, hit the button called the oopsie ding-a-ling, like I'm doing right now. No matter what you do, laugh often, eat good food, and speak life. Bye.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon.